Saturday. It is Saturday for me, and as you can see, I'm dressed up like a little kitty cat vixen. Wow. That was weird. Anyway, it's a Saturday night, and that means it's ladies' night. I invited a few friends over for a little house party over here, and then, people kind of started canceling. They're like, oh, actually, I can't make it because I wanted to do a themed night, and it was kind of short notice to do such a themed party. But I am going to go out with one of my really good friends tonight, so I guess new character will be unlocked. Her name is Caitlin. I have known her my entire life. Our moms are BFFs. They're attached at the hip. So we hang out all the time. She's super fun. And so she messaged me as like I canceled the party, and she was like, hey, I'm still down to go out tonight if you are. And I was like, heck yeah, let's do it, because we just wanted the opportunity to kind of like just get dressed up and do a little heavy eyeliner for the day and just go out. So I made some reservations at a place called Mohawk Bend in Silver Lake. It looked pretty cool on Yelp. So we're going to go there for dinner as well as go out for some drinks later. So I'll be taking you guys along for that ride. But I just wanted to give that intro now before I lose the light, because it will be dark time by the time she arrives. So you'll meet her in a second your time. But that's the plan for tonight. Ladies' night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Bye.
This is Caitlin. We had so much fun at dinner that I forgot to vlog it all, but I'll bring you guys along for drinks. We had a delicious pizza, some Brussels sprouts and cocktails, so now we're gonna get some more. Cheers.
Just got back from the bar. We had one drink and then we ended up leaving. But Caitlin, tell them what you found.
$200 bills.
We found $200 just on the ground. Caitlin just goes, look, there's a lot of money right there. And I was like, Caitlin, that's $200. So we picked it up and we each get $100. So I don't know what good karma.
There was nobody around.
We
were not in an area where turning it in would have been an option.
Yeah, it was like an alleyway.
It was just on the ground.
And we didn't see anybody dropped it. It was just there for us from the universe. So, I don't know, we had a good deed coming our way. So we're $200 richer, a couple cocktails deep, but we're calling it a night. Caitlin, thank you for being on my channel, even though I did a terrible job of vlogging it. So you guys will see her again, because we're gonna go back to another bar sometime. So you'll see her, but say goodbye.
Good night, all of Jacy's followers.
Give him a kiss. Good night! Good morning. It is the next day after hanging out with Caitlin, so I'll give a quick recap on that. We went out to dinner at a place called Mohawk Bend in like the Silver Lake area. We split a pizza and some Brussels sprouts, which were delightful. That's twice this week. I ordered Brussels sprouts as an appetizer and enjoyed them. I don't know what's gotten into me, guys, but I don't know. The more you oven roast Brussels sprouts and serve it with the chipotle aioli, I'm gonna enjoy it. And then after that, we ended up going to this one bar where I kind of just Yelped it. I just looked it up and I was like, oh, this has good reviews. Let's check it out. So we walk in and we're like herded onto this loading dock at the back of a hotel. So almost like in the weird alleyway. So we're on this elevated loading dock and I was gonna record it, but the woman was like, all right, for this next part, like please no photography, please no photography, please no videography. Like it's to protect the identity of our staff. Like we ask that you respect that. So I wasn't gonna record. But they wheeled us through this back of this hotel, like through the kitchen, through like the laundry area. And she goes, does anybody want a free snack? And this one guy was like, I'll have a bag of Cheetos, because there was like a giant vending machine. And she was like, just kidding. And she opens up the vending machine and it was the entrance to the bar. So it ended up being this super cool speakeasy. It was such a fun surprise because we were like, oh, we were not expecting this to be the entrance. For a second, we were like, are we about to get murdered right now? Because all of the wind-up leading to the entrance was kind of alarming. So we went to this bar. We were there for probably about like 45 minutes, and then it started getting a little too crowded for comfort. It was kind of small in there. Super cute, really cute decor, but we were like, all right, let's head out. It's starting to get a little too jam-packed in here, so we left. But it was a super fun night. Again, I love Caitlin. However, I am noticing that I'm forgetting to vlog a lot, and that's because I'm like, you know, getting back into the swing of things with vlogging. That we finished dinner and I was like, nah, I forgot to take a video. So I apologize for that I like didn't do a very good job of vlogging while I'm actually at an event or at dinner or with people. But again, I also don't want to like shove a camera in their face and be on my phone instead of enjoying my time with them. So I think that practice is going to come, you know, the more I start vlogging again and just balancing getting good content, but also making sure I'm enjoying myself and not making my guests feel uncomfortable. So that is one thing that I notice, is that I don't want to do a ton of recaps like I'm doing now. I want you guys to experience it with me. So bear with me. Thank you for your patience as I get back into vlogging. Today, it's Sunday. It's probably the last day for this vlog. It's football Sunday. AFC championships are today, so I'll be watching that. I'm doing my makeup. Weirdly, I don't know what got into me. I saw these colors and I was like, let's do a pretty color. Just finished filming a video, which actually should be coming out right after this video, so they're kind of out at the same time. It was a safety story time haul, kind of a unique video idea, so make sure to catch that one. But this is how my makeup turned out. It's blue. I don't know, seemed kind of fun. Hi guys, it's me, and I have some insanely exciting news. You guys, I am so freaking flustered right now because in the past 3 days, basically, the trajectory of my life has completely changed. I have so much to catch you up on. I'm for sure gonna have to do a main channel video about it because it's such a big update. But I mean, I guess that's the benefit of you guys being a member, is that you get a little sneak peek into some of my big news. Okay, where do I begin? For the past few months, I have felt pretty unfulfilled at work. I have been at my job for almost 5 years now, and it was just getting to the point where I wasn't inspired. I kind of dreaded waking up and having to go to work, and every time I would get a new assignment, it would feel like such a weight on my shoulder as opposed to like, you know, work. And I think it was because I didn't have really enough time to dedicate to content creation. I couldn't really focus on the modeling entertainment industry. And so I was like, you know what? I really need to start pivoting into some new goals. I really need to start either completely immersing myself in the entertainment industry or start looking for a new job, because I cannot do this any longer. So I kind of on a whim started applying for modeling and talent agencies, and I emailed 12 modeling agencies here in LA, and I said, hey, I have, you know, booked a dozen gigs kind of unrepresented on my own in the past year. Here are some of my headshots. Let's meet and we'll see if it's a good fit. And you guys, I heard back, I'm gonna cry. I heard back from every single agency and they all wanted to meet with me. Oh my God. So I was so overwhelmed because I was like, oh my God, I didn't think anybody would respond. And yet every single one was interested in either meeting with me, interviewing with me, or giving me an offer. So yesterday I was at my mom's house and I had my first meeting. It was just a phone meeting with a modeling agency. And it was probably the most validating phone call I've ever had, because she was like, you have what it takes to like be in this business. You are getting work on your own. You have the look, you have the personality, you have the knowledge, the intelligence. Like, I'm going to fight for you. Like, I want you to come sign with my agency. And, you know, they were telling me, you know, a little bit more about the business. And I was wildly unprepared for this meeting. Like, she was asking me like, do you have any questions for me? And I was like, yeah, how much do you charge? And like, she was like, well, that's not how agents work, but okay. So I have a lot of research to do is what I'm trying to say, because I have about 6 more interviews lined up with modeling agencies here in LA. So what I've learned in the past like 3 days, just from like being thrown into this, is that I am the one doing the interviewing. Once they express interest in meeting with me, that means there usually is an offer on the table. It's just a matter of if they're offering me just like print modeling, or if they're going to offer me print modeling, in-person modeling, influencer type of, I guess, representation. I'm not really sure. And so I have to choose which one's going to be the best for me.
And so, as you can see, I've been pretty overwhelmed because I'm like, holy crap, here I was like so unfulfilled with work that I kind of just went for it. And it's like, wait, you're telling me that all these people are interested, that I probably could have made this change sooner? I don't know. But you guys, I'm going to be a model. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm pretty sure it means I'll be a working model in the sense of, you know, kind of like a struggling actor where I might get little gigs here and there. I'm not going to be like some big superstar making like 6 figures and being on billboards by any means. But this is an incredible first step into getting into the entertainment industry and pursuing my goals there. And the other crazy thing too is that this might give me more time to put towards content creation and kind of marry modeling with a lot of my YouTube and social media presences. So I don't know, you guys, I've been so overwhelmed and I've been so busy, and I have a week to interview these modeling agencies and see which one I want to be a part of. Oh, you guys, this is so crazy. So I guess hopefully this week I'll take you along that journey and we'll see how it goes. Oh my God.
Yes, I think my career goals definitely lie in sort of combining my on-camera personality with my journalism background with some of these other modeling and acting gigs and kind of marrying those somehow in the entertainment industry. So I do love that you guys offer hosting gigs and other type of more personality-driven type jobs. Yes, thank you so much, and thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I really appreciate it. All right, just finished with meeting number 3 for a modeling agency, and I'm torn on this one. I loved everything she had to say in terms of the departments that they offer and what they would envision for me, and that includes a lot of like hosting gigs and involving more of my personality and like helping promote my YouTube channel, in addition to like some of the print, commercial, and theatrical stuff, which is awesome and exactly what I'm looking for. However, she didn't seem all that like stoked to be offering it to me, you know, like the past 2 meetings I had, they were like, oh my God, like we're gonna do what it takes to get you on our roster. You're gonna be a star, kid. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna take you to the moon. And she was just like, yep, so that's our agency. Take your other meetings and let us know what you think. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I want somebody who's like a little bit more jazzed to have me. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just basing a lot off those past 2 interviews. And maybe she's just more of a non-emotive type of person. But yeah, I guess I don't want to let her personality affect my decision because I do like what they were offering. But we still have 2 more meetings to go later this week, so we'll have to take that into consideration. So we'll see. Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning and I am headed to a little modeling gig. I do air quotes because it's not a traditional modeling gig. It's a girl who reached out to me on Instagram. She is an incredible makeup artist and she wanted to use me as a model. So it's not something I applied to or used all of my other credits for. I was actually referred to by another makeup artist. So that's really awesome. So I'll be headed there. That's why my appearance isn't all that spectacular. It's because I'm trying to be a blank canvas, so I don't have any makeup on, and my hair's also not picked out because she kind of wants to play with my hair, and this is what it looks like not picked out. I pick it out for volume, but this has more definition of the curls, especially for updos, so kind of seeing what she wants to play with. So I don't feel that pretty right now, but hopefully I'll look pretty later. That's the plan. But first stop, I am in the drive-thru of Starbucks because we need to get caffeinated, and if I don't get some espresso in me, I'm gonna be a grumpy grumpster, so can't have that. So Starbucks first. Hi there, can I please get a Trenta iced black tea with 2 stevia and a venti iced vanilla latte with an ad shot? Perfect, thank you. Just got done with my makeup gig. As you can see, my makeup is pretty. I'm weirdly disappointed in myself. I don't know. She like really wanted me to be like sexy, vixen, sultry for her photos, and I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't emote sexy enough. I don't know. I guess I'm just not a sexy person. I'm too too silly goofy, you know? So I feel weirdly disappointed because I don't know if she got the content she was looking for. She was kind of using this for practice and, using my skin tone to match and try to like bronze me up kind of thing. So she got something out of it, but I don't know. I feel like I disappointed her as a model. So I don't know, that's kind of shaken up my confidence a little bit in terms of modeling in a sense, because she was telling me to smize and I was like, I grew up watching Tyra Banks. I breathe America's Next Top Model, and yet I don't know how to smize. I'm so disappointed in myself. But we have about an hour and a half left of daylight, so I'm quickly going to drive home and get as many selfies as I can with how pretty the makeup is, because the makeup did come out very pretty, very like natural smoky glam, but I can't do my makeup like this, so I gotta take advantage of it. So I'm gonna go take some selfies now. Whoa, this ring light is kind of bright. It is a little bit later and I have been feeling pretty defeated all day. I think that has to do with the fact that, earlier this week I had gotten in touch with several modeling agencies who wanted to sign me, and I was getting excited of like, oh my gosh, like this could be my next big career move. I could be a model. And then my very first gig that I get, I kind of bomb it. And it was like, wait, maybe this doesn't actually come naturally to me. Maybe this is something I'm actually gonna have to work towards, which I'm one of those people where if I'm not immediately good at something, then I kind of get a little bit defeated and don't want to do it anymore. And today was just one of those days where I came home after the shoot and I spent about an hour and a half taking photos of myself. And it was like, the more photos I took, the less I recognized my own face. And the more I try to control the muscles in my face and complete a look, the worse I looked. Like I just didn't even look like myself. I didn't know what I was doing. So I just realized I have a lot more work that I need to do, that this isn't just gonna come naturally to me, that I do have to work for it. So that was kind of a big wake up call, but I don't know, I get hard on myself because I like to be perfect and I like everybody to have such rave reviews about me, that knowing somebody's lasting impression of me was that like they didn't even get that much content and they didn't really pay me for a lot of work they got out of it. I don't know, that's just kind of a weird feeling. One positive thing that did come out of today was I did tell the makeup artist that I was looking into getting into more modeling agencies and possibly making this a career. So she was giving me helpful pointers, albeit she was like a lot more criticism than constructive criticism, So she was just giving me skincare tips and she was like, listen, if you're gonna be a model, you need to invest in your skincare. It's not enough to just wash your face once a day and then live your life. And so I was thinking about it more. I was doing research about a bunch today, and I was like, yeah, she's right. Like I do need to get better skincare products. I do need to invest more into my physical appearance, which is another weird thing because I suck at that. I suck at keeping up with my physical appearance. You guys know I even do my own hair and do my own everything grooming wise. So it is 6:30. We are gonna head over to the Grove Mall to go buy some skincare. She gave me some very, very helpful tips. She gave me some products she recommends, and she told me how to work with my own skin. So I was really grateful for that because she is a professional and she works on faces all the time. So we're gonna head over to Sephora and see how much money we're gonna spend. I think I have a gift card, but still.
So she recommended a hydrating toner. So I think I'm gonna get this one. It's a rose facial toner. I don't know. Looks fancy. It's expensive, but we're gonna get it. She also suggested some type of intense moisturizer to just put on my nose because my nose was super dry. So I think I'm gonna get this one. You're fine. I'm currently at Ulta and I'm gonna get some heavy duty concealer because we're gonna need to practice covering up my tattoo. So getting this one. 2 little Morphe concealer brushes to apply all the stuff to cover up my tattoo. Some nail strengthener since I need to start taking care of my nails. And then she recommended the Hydro Boost water gel for me, but they only have the little sizes left. I guess I'll just get this, but this was just another moisturizer. A dry brush to get rid of dead skin cells and I guess keep my skin nice and smooth and moisturized. And the last thing is this tinted moisturizer from, it's Bare Minerals. I don't know where their sign is. There it is, Bare Minerals. Just to give some sheer coverage without looking like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. This one said it's good for oily skin. So we'll try this out. So far, I think I've spent about $150 investing into like skincare, nail care, and some hair care. So that's a lot, but I got some Starbucks to cleanse my woes because there's nothing like curing your sadness of spending money by spending more money. And as you can see, I'm in a Target, which means I'm probably going to spend more money. But investments, you guys, this is all my new career, and I need to make sure that I am putting my best foot forward. And by best foot, I mean with pedicured toes and nice cuticles. Let's see what we can get at Target. Well, I need a new watering can to take care of my cute plant sundae. This is cute. Do I need this? No. Do I want it to serve cute lemonade in the summer to my guests? Yes. These slides are super cute. I don't know if I need them, but I want them. Or are these cuter? They're like half boots. No, we're gonna go with the little mule slides. Fun fact, I don't like showing my toes, and I would like to never show my toes again with sandals, so these will work for summer. I need an ugly, boring, seamless nude bra so that I can fit people's clothes better, so that's another modeling thing. Not very fashionable.
I own this fuck.
There's a guy yelling, and you know, somebody said he has a gun. I don't think he has a gun, but he's just yelling and causing a scene. So trying to stay away. Just got done at Target, spent $100. I keep blacking out. I don't know what happens, but they're purchases that are gonna make me happy, make my modeling career that much more successful, and I don't need to justify anything. Also, whatever commotion was going on with that one guy, I don't know, they captured him and took him out, so nothing else there. Kind of dramatic for a second, but that's the end of that. So done with shopping for the day, done with shopping for the week, if not the month, because I am done spending money for a hot minute. So that's all. Bye.
Happy Thursday, my time. I just got done with another interview for a modeling agency, and I think this one's at the top of my list. I had to go in person. It was in Santa Ana, so I drove an hour to get here, but it was kind of like that movie moment experience where I walk in and it feels like a talent agency where everybody's working at desks. It's beautifully decorated. They have like all of the model cards up all against the walls. And so I had an in-person interview and it went super well. That he actually introduced me to all of the other people on their team. They took some digitals of me and, you know, they offered me another contract, which is wonderful. They're at my top because I really liked the vibes, and a lot of the things that they were saying was that they specialize in direct bookings, which means they don't submit for a lot of gigs where you have to audition and you're going to be up against thousands of people. They more specialize in direct relationships with brands where they just kind of look through the photos and be like, yeah, that's the one we want for this. And I kind of like the sound of that because it's kind of like I'll be a working model where I'll have a gig like 2 or 3 times a week, guaranteed. And it might not pay as much as getting like a giant Taco Bell campaign, but I'll constantly be working and honing my craft. Although that might be kind of like naive of me to not take a bigger contract, you know? So I don't know, I'm still torn. I like the vibes. Another con is that they are an hour away, and I know I wouldn't have to come into the agency a lot, but they do specialize in a lot of gigs out in Orange County, and I don't know if I want to drive that far. So lots more things to think about, but I don't know, I'm just really grateful to have these opportunities and that like this career change is coming. It's just, I don't know. It feels like all my hard work is paying off, but also like I don't deserve it. So I'm trying to tell myself like, no, you worked for this, you deserve it. Like this is your next step in your life. Take advantage of it. Anyway, so I'm in Orange County. I just went to Target again because I returned the shoes and a belt that I got. I forget if I showed you guys the belt. They were just too peachy tone. Not enough cream tone, so it didn't actually complement my skin tone that well. So I returned those. So I guess I saved myself an extra $40. So that's nice at least. Now I am parked out front of another Starbucks. God, you guys think I'm probably like one of them Starbucks hoes. I kind of am. But I'm actually going to go in there to work a little bit for stuff for my regular job, which I also didn't update you guys on. I'll do that tomorrow. That way you're not seeing me talk in my car for 5 minutes. But that's today's update. Got another offer, gonna go work at Starbucks, and gonna do a pros and cons list of all of the offers that I've gotten. So nice. Okay, I lied. I know I said goodbye, but I'm back. So I didn't go to Starbucks because right next to Starbucks was this place called Everytable.
and they had a sign with some like healthy looking bowls, and I was like, I'm kind of hungry, let's check that out. So I walk in and this lady's like, hi, like, how'd you hear about us? And I was like, I don't know, I was just walking by. She was like, oh, well, let me tell you, because we're kind of a thing. I guess it's a new restaurant where it's healthy meals delivered that are like, you know, chef inspired, chef made, but you can also donate a meal so somebody in need can have a meal. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. They had such a diversity and variety of food, and it all looks super healthy and normal portion sizes, which you don't see anywhere else. So I paid like $8 for a grain bowl, and I got a little sparkling water as well. They just microwaved it, which is totally fine with me. I don't need things to be made fresh, but they microwaved it for me, and it was delicious. It was probably the best ratio of like healthy eating to flavor that I've had in a while. And so when I was done, I was like, are these in LA? Because this was like guilt-free, but also delicious. I don't feel like super heavy. It was a good portion size. She said there are a ton in LA. So I'll definitely have to check it out again. So Everytable, if you see one, try it. I liked it. That's all. I just wanted to come on here and say that. Okay, now goodbye. This is also the most unflattering angle. I should be talking to you guys more like this. This is my model angle. Okay, bye.